I am Zubin Surti, the artistic director of Bollywood Tyohar. Bollywood Tyohar is a short journey of festivals of India throughout the year. I thought of a triangle actually, how Indian religions and how they are connected to these festivals and how they are celebrated through music and dance. And it's more about enriching, inspiring, and educating the audience. The dance company, Karma Dance Company, was basically founded in 2006 by people being interested in performing, and then I chose few people who were more willing to commit to rehearsals and the time, and it's all about keeping that passion, and consistency in the passion is very vital. And I think most of the dancers who have been with me, they have kept it and they've done justice to their work and my work. And it's more about creating an opportunity, because there's so many dancers who trained as dancers but never get to perform, while I make sure I create opportunities for people to perform and inspire and enjoy themselves. Most importantly, it has to be fun, but with discipline, of course.
Right, let's see. Every time you should come back to your original position.
Oh, we are? Yeah.
Let's just walk through it. First with the partners. Go front with the partners. Reverse. Neighbors.
The community dancers are mainly chosen from. On this occasion, we did have auditions. It's more about appreciating that they came and attempted to audition, because it takes a lot of courage to do that. Plus, it's a complete foreign genre style of dance, and to get that into the system is a challenging role for them and for me. There are people who have got different capabilities, and it's all about accommodating that.
These things always come together. Yeah, the community dancers are working so hard. They're picking it up really quickly. We've worked with some of them before in a production last year called Bollywood Jane at the West Yorkshire Playhouse, and Zubin's auditioned for some of the others to join us, and we're helping them to learn the dances.
So when we are finishing here, so what it's going 1, 2, 3, jump. 5.
I think the Leeds Karma Dance Group are going a little bit longer than the York one. So the Leeds Karma Dance Group will have done quite a few shows with Zubin. Zubin will find very good venues. They'll do a good show, nice costumes. You know, it's all got to be, you know, very, very well performed. He has very high expectations. We can help Zubin with the community dancers. So if he needs to be elsewhere, like with this show, he's been doing an awful lot of meetings with people with regards to visual effects, lighting, costumes, etc. So while he's doing that, his Karma Dance Group, be it Leeds or York, can step in, take over the rehearsals, and be an extra backup for him.
6, 7, 8.
They have worked very hard. They knew they had to work very hard. There's a lot of shouting and clearing stuff and making it right. And we have to appreciate that they are not born dancers. They are made to dance. They have to change their bodies. They change the way they stand now. They change the way they approach it, and the confidence and the self-esteem. It's a growth. It's a process for every individual within the production.
Yep, and the hip is out. And attack that. Yes, so you don't have time. So from here, go, boom.
I think it's a kind of production that allows a massive community, people who want to dance, who want to have fun, want to get on stage, actually get involved. You don't have to be in a Bollywood production like this when you're a community dancer. You don't have to be trained umpteen years. You just have to have enthusiasm, passion, energy, and commitment.
when you get to my age and you have young children, you don't go out dancing anymore, really. So it's a chance to go out dancing, really. And it's a social side as well, because all of us get on really well with each other. And that's nice. And it's the exercise. It's really good exercise. You know, we go home absolutely knackered at the end of it. But on a Friday night, you know, when you could just vegetate on the sofa and drink a bottle of wine, you know, it makes me get out and it makes me do something, and I go home feeling really exhilarated.
3, 4,
It's all about mixing two cities, and I think it was bringing the communities together and mixing them, knowing each other through dance, and how everybody has become, the whole production has become kind of a family, because when they meet together, they share so much, they learn so much from each other, and that's, I think, very vital.
It's kind of scary with loads of girls around me, but you get used to it, so I've got used to it after a while. I got involved because my sister, she started it, and then I wanted to start as well. Because when I first saw her, it was really cool, because she did this really fast and energetic dancing, so I thought I might join as well. It's really fun. I'm going to carry on going with this.
There's a combination of Indian classical music. We have to use specific music which is used or celebrated in India. But then at the same time, keeping the authenticity was very important for me. But I wanted to make it more contemporary. Mythology is something very rigid. I can't change that. But the dance styles, the look of the dance, I could change it by making it more contemporary, because it's all about living in the present and keeping the past and looking towards the future. And I think that was more important to me. Authenticity, originality, and still keeping it contemporary. We have a lovely visual artist called Hugh Griffiths, and he kind of creates things to my requirements, mainly to what I see and what I dream at night, because I make notes at night. He actually put things on screen which I saw in my dreams, and it's very hard to get a visual artist like that. His research was very vital.
Dussehra, also known as Vijayadashmi, symbolizes the victory of good over evil.
The script was written by Benice, and she researched a lot as well. And I know Indian mythology in and out, but they had to really research in things and understand the script.
The three deities in Hinduism are Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva.
I drafted a script which the narrator then took and made his own. It was quite difficult. I've never actually been to India, so Festivals of India was a tough subject. I spent a lot of time in the library, where 1 week before performance, this is our first dress rehearsal. There's lots of interesting problems with costumes being big or small or clashing, but it's a lot of fun backstage at the moment. Very, very busy, very excitable, very hot and sweaty as well.
Class.
The costumes were, some of them were made in India and some of them were made over here. They all go with every festival and themes. I think Inderjeet Basan, she really worked very hard with me, because my demands, I'm a very demanding person, and it has to be, it's a production, it has to go right for every individual, be it filming, lights, music, and so the costumes have to be just about right, and the colors are very important.
They're gorgeous.
There are decisions which I've made about costumes of how they should look and why they should look, because that is how I would want them to be. Because there are layers in costumes which I wanted to be registered and acknowledged by the audience rightly. So even though making it colourful, it's not a mishmash, but it is very clear.
When we first came to doing the whole thing about having Zubin in the city, it was very much looking at allowing, in a way, the South Asian community to share its popular dance form, which is the industry of Bollywood, and that's what it's about. And it's always like where we go. You know, the Asian community, our pastime is to go and see a Bollywood movie. Okay, now to bring confidence into an Asian community to share that with the wider community was by having an artist that actually did do that. It was about breaking those barriers down and allowing them to share what they enjoy.
Britain has changed a lot in the last few years, and the openness about embracing other religions and other foreign styles of dance and techniques of dance and music. And I think that broad-mindedness is working rightly. I was very pleased with the end result. The more opportunities we create for people, and dance, if that takes people onto different levels of life and open doors for people to express themselves, and the more the better.